Washington's millionaires tax, which is a tax on household income of more than $1 million a year, is set to go into effect in 2028, with the first payments then due in 2029. But as KOMO's Natalie Fahmy tells us, even though the state is projected to bring in billions of dollars, local governments are now preparing for a hit.
It's not the millionaire's tax itself, rather a sales tax exemption written into the bill for products like diapers and over-the-counter drugs that could mean cities lose millions of dollars. In 2029, there will no longer be state or local sales tax on hygiene products, diapers, and over-the-counter drugs. Government Relations Director for the Association of Washington Cities, Candace Bach, tells me they're interested in a more progressive sales tax system, but say this could put cities in a bind.
Some cities are more reliant on sales tax than others, but right now what we're hearing from cities generally is budgets are tight, and looking ahead, things are challenging in terms of revenues keeping up with the cost of providing services in our communities.
Under the sales tax exemptions, cities stand to lose millions of dollars each year that go towards their general fund. That's money to prop up critical infrastructure like police and fire or continue maintenance projects.
Things like streets, sidewalks, those are often mostly funded by general fund dollars, which are, coming out in large part from sales taxes and property taxes. Parks, those kinds of basic services that folks think about when they think about what makes quality of life in their community.
The AWC is hoping for $200 million from the state to backfill these losses for cities across Washington. And while the dollar amount remains to be seen, the legislature has said it intends to backfill the sales tax cuts to cities. Are you confident that that will happen, or would you have liked to see it more firmly written into the bill?
We really do appreciate the legislature indicating that they will backfill those losses. We certainly would always like things to be more written in stone, but this, is a good first step and gives us time to work with the legislature on what does that look like in the future.
And even as we are seeing challenges like lawsuits and ballot initiatives, the sales tax exemption could likely still have to go into effect even if the millionaire's tax itself does not. In short, for example, the ballot initiative we're seeing right now scraps the millionaire's tax but keeps those sales tax exemptions in place. In Bellevue, I'm Natalie Fahmy, KOMO News.